Alright, what's up, Cloudmains? A small piece of news came out after the trailer dropped yesterday, which piqued my interest a little bit. So it's been all but confirmed that the 7 remake is still going to be episodic. RPG site first found this information direct from the Square Enix website in Japan, which tells players we are progressing on 7 remake's production as partition titles. So there you have it, it's still episodic. And IGN did their own digging and were told a Square Enix representative simply pointed us back toward the press release from 2015 that initially revealed the remake would still be a multi-part series, and that they had no further information to share beyond what had already been announced there, where they didn't directly say it was still episodic, but this more or less means nothing's changed. So going forward with the assumption that it is episodic, I wanted to give my opinion on it and get your thoughts. Personally, I'm not thrilled about the idea of paying $60 for multiple parts, especially when it's a remake I know the story of, so unless there's some surprises, there's not exactly that I need to know what happens next hook other episodic games tend to have. But that said, it does mean there's a great chance we'll actually get the game as early as even this year, at least part 1, and if what they say is true and each part is filled with the content of a full game, I'd be okay getting to explore one of my favorite roles in gaming more in depth than ever before and experience this amazing story the way I always imagined it. If Square can consistently release these in a timely manner so the wait isn't too extreme and make the content per package really worth it, it can work. However, this does also bring a few problems that I'm heavily against. First and most obviously, monetization. The argument has been made that they're doing this because they're spending so much money on the game that they need to make it episodic to even hope to make a profit. That's fine, but this is Square Enix. If there aren't some sort of cosmetic microtransactions or even DLC bosses a la Final Fantasy XIII-2, I'd be completely stunned. I'm entirely expecting them to charge $60 for 3 separate games, along with an abundance of DLC sprinkled in between. I hope I'm wrong, but my faith in Square has definitely waned over the years. My second point, players will not finish the story. What I worry about is that people will only buy the first episode, finish it, and then forget about it. This has happened with any major episodic game I can think of, even for me. I rarely finish a Telltale game because I'd forget it even exists. I completely avoided Hitman 1 because of its episodic nature. Even Final Fantasy IV The After Years back on Wii, I played the first chapter, but never finished it because it wasn't readily available. These examples are my exact fear for Final Fantasy VII Remake, that people will pick it up and drop it, or even worse, wait until it's complete. I know quite a few people who waited until the Final Fantasy XV Royal Edition to pick it up simply because it was the most complete and easily the best way to play that game. The same thing could easily happen with 7 Remake, which could lead to poor initial sales, and poor initial sales could mean Square Enix doesn't see the value in completing the story and completely scrap the rest of the games. That said, it's Final Fantasy VII, I cannot imagine poor initial sales would happen, but the worry is still there. A lot of negativity in that previous bit, but I'm only concerned because I care so much about this game and I don't want Square Enix to botch it. Regardless, episodic or not, I'll be there day 1, hour 1, minute 1, call out from work if I have to. I'll be there to play this game all the way through, no matter what. But guys, that's my opinion on a topic I really hoped would disappear when the game was re-revealed. But let me hear what you think about this in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious what you guys think of 7 Remake still being episodic. But that's all I've got. I'm going to be heavily covering 7 Remake on this channel anytime there's anything worth talking about, so if you're not sub for Smash, sub for that. Till next time, everybody.